Hey, it's Brian and Chris here from Resolve Technology, and today we're going to do a video for our sales and marketing people out there and small business owners that like to send a lot of email out through Microsoft 365. So if your company's on Microsoft 365, usually what we recommend to clients is that you get a third party, what they call SMTP server service, where you send out the emails through a third party rather than Microsoft 365. And the reason for that is so you don't get on any blacklist, right? Because you're sending too many emails. So Chris happened to see this article recently that Microsoft has some plans in store for these people that like to send bulk email, and maybe you could shed some light on that for us, Chris.
Yeah, so they got this new external recipient rate. So to prevent customers from abusing Exchange Online resources and restricting unfair usage. So Exchange Online doesn't support sending bulk or high volume emails from a single account until now. Microsoft now has not placed any restrictions, but they have plans to impose a daily bulk email limit to 2,000 external recipients starting January 2025. This is big for sales and marketing people. A lot of them use their direct work email. They have a list of people they're going to send an email to, like an address list of some sort, a distribution list, something. And they're just going to mail out marketing junk, all that email you don't want to see. Now, Google has been, Yahoo has been fighting this with, you need to have SPF record, DMARC, DKIM, and we've addressed that in earlier videos. But yeah, this was coming. The reason you don't want to do this, like Brian says, is you can end up on a blacklist. Google's cracking down even further, though. Like if you don't give them the option to unsubscribe, they're going to either start blocking the email, I think, or you're going to end up on a spam list pretty quickly because you're sending out mass emails and not giving the recipients the chance to unsubscribe from those emails. So like Brian mentioned, you want these services. I don't know. There's a few out there. Well, you got MailChimp, Mailgun. We're not too fond of Mailgun, but I'm sure there's a few others I'm missing as well. But they're doing this new bulk email rate limiting in phases. So phase one, the limit will apply to cloud hosted mailboxes of all newly created tenants starting January 1st, 2025. And phase two will be between July and December 2025. Microsoft will start enforcing the limit on cloud-hosted mailboxes on existing tenants. So phase two will be most of people that have been up and in business for a while.
Right. Yeah, that's excellent. Excellent points. Another vendor is SendGrid. That's another popular one. But like Chris said, Mailgun, MailChimp, better to send out a lot of these services, Constant Contact. They were designed for newsletters and things like that. I think my philosophy on this is I've sent out bulk emails before, but not to that volume. I might do, 25 or 50 or whatever. But you're going to get, if you're in sales and marketing, if you're sending out thousands of emails, you're just hoping that somebody's going to, you really need to warm people up anyway. That's just part of the sales process. And you got to get to know people, but to just send that volume. I guess from a business point of view, this makes sense. And everybody's inbox is inundated with crap. So maybe it'll cause people to actually pick up the phone, and they'll have to pick up the phone to warm people up first, make sure that they're a good potential customer for them and they're interested, and then you can send them an email. And if you're sending 25 at a time or whatever, you're not going to have any problems. So I really see this as probably just good for all the way around for everybody. But if you do need to send thousands of emails, don't do it through Microsoft 365. Like Chris said, use a third party. So
yeah. Also,
all right, Chris, thanks for bringing that to our attention.
Oh, there's one more piece to it, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I guess people that do need to exceed the ERR limit will have to switch to Azure Communication Services for email, a service designed for business to consumer communication via high volume emails sent to external rest. That's it.
Okay.
That's the last piece.
All right. Because I guess that would be designed for business to business types of salespeople and marketing people too. Because, we've certainly seen a lot of business to business being sent through mass email, which again it's got its own problems. But yeah, so it looks like Microsoft is coming up with their own SendGrid or Mailgun or their own third party SMTP service through Azure. Okay, Chris, thank you for showing us that.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Bye.